This video is brought to you by G2A.com. Check out the link in the description for more details. This week, the Overwatch beta is actually going on a small hiatus, a bit of a holiday, if you will. On December the 10th, the beta closed down and it's going to re-emerge in the new year, fresh from some turkey and Christmas pudding. Don't worry though, if you had access to it, you're going to get access when it comes back sometime in January, and they're going to also add a lot more players in as well. A big criticism of the Overwatch beta was of course that not many players were actually involved in it, and lots of you guys want to try it out, so hopefully in the new year you'll get a chance to. With that in mind, I thought it would be a good idea to cover some of the balance changes that have happened in the short amount of time that the beta has been running. First though, some important news. Game director Jeff Kaplan has confirmed that all post-release maps and heroes for Overwatch will be completely free. You'll have to pay a base price for the game when it comes out, and this was sort of said in a roundabout way before, but now it's been completely #confirmed that yes, when Blizzard release new maps and heroes down the line, they'll be available free of charge for anyone that bought the game. This is a breath of fresh air in fact, and it's nice to see. I think a lot of companies are still making the mistake of going with paid for DLC and season pass models. So what about the changes the game has had since it launched into beta on October 27th? Well, mostly it's small tweaks here and there to the heroes rather than anything massively game changing. Genji, who was added to the beta after BlizzCon, has had his impact damage slightly increased when he uses his Swift Strike, but the damage over time effect that it had has been removed. This isn't really all that surprising because Genji was a very strong character, and it was particularly easy to get a hit on someone and do constant damage even when they're moving away. Some welcome changes to Widowmaker as well, because she was extremely powerful when in the right hands. The word OP was thrown around, oh my god, overpowered. Widow's Widow Kiss ability has had the scope shot damage slightly reduced, and now scope shots will consume 3 bullets rather than just 1. That's a great change. She will also no longer gain ultimate charge when her infrared ultimate ability is active. Some noticeable changes to McCree, otherwise known as John Marston, and Pharah as well if you haven't played the game recently. McCree has had his Deadeye ultimate ability duration significantly reduced. It's pretty much halved now in fact, so it's nowhere near as powerful as before and a little bit harder to use. Also, his Peacemaker ability, when he fires off all the bullets in his gun at once, has had its damage reduced at longer ranges to make it less effective, and I think that's pretty much how it should be. That ability is a close range tool, and it should remain that way. Pharah, on the other hand, has had her rockets slightly nerfed, so the rate of fire is reduced. She's still just as effective as before, but you can't spam out those rockets as fast as you could before. Symmetra is the next to see some changes. The cooldown of her Proton Shield has been significantly reduced, as well as the cooldown for her Sentry Turret. She can pretty much put shields on friendly players now almost instantly, making her very useful for giving out those extra shield buffs. Lastly, Mercy, everyone's favourite cosplayer, has had her damage boost reduced from her Cadia staff. Giving your teammates bonus damage is still an effective tool, but it's not going to be quite as strong as it was before. Other than this, a number of bug fixes and tweaks to the matchmaking system have taken place, and I'm really looking forward to see how the game develops in the new year. I think we'll definitely benefit from more people being able to jump into the game and test it come January. I can't wait for you guys to try this because I personally think it's a very good competitive game. You can even play it casually with some friends and still have fun. It's very well balanced and extremely polished. As always, thank you for watching guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one.